What's cracking, guys? Omar Esop here. Got a very timely, very topical video. It is the holidays. Let's face it, everybody wants to lose a little bit of weight. Me and my boy Daniel right here, we're on that team cut, okay? Team lean. If you go on my Instagram, I post a video of me doing some weightlifting, I have my shirt off, I'm putting it into time, I'm making some gains. But, you know, the holidays are coming, Christmas is coming. Let's face it, you're gonna be dancing sugar plums are gonna be, you know, floating in your brain. You're gonna be down there with your mommy and your daddy and your, you know, maybe your kids, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, boyfriend,
Team
all
Fluffy.
the above, Team Fluffy. You're gonna be eating some food and you're gonna be peer pressured. Tis the season for most people to gain about 5 to 10 pounds. So I'm gonna provide my suggestions on how to reduce that bloat, reduce getting extra fluffy over the holidays. So these are my top 6 tips. I'm gonna employ them myself, okay, because we're about that life. And so here are the 6 tips in order from like the simplest to probably the most effective. So just to start off with, let's face it, there's a lot of fucking food. It's gonna be delicious. Everyone's gonna be tempted. Totally normal. Now, we know that when it comes to satiety, how full you feel, there's a couple different things that you can do. The first one I'd obviously recommend is to drink a lot of water. Sometimes when we're hungry, we're actually kind of just thirsty. Maybe we're just bored. That's the straight up truth. Like when you're at home, you got nothing to do and you see those like pies and they smell really good, you just want to eat them. So drinking a whole lot of water can really reduce that hunger, that sensation like you want to eat food. The other couple things that of course you could do, I've talked about this before, is volumizing your food, and that means eating just, you know, foods that are less calorically dense and there's more volume to them. So think of course vegetables, even sweet potatoes. People are like, oh yeah, it's a carb. Yeah, it's a carb, bro, but if you think about a sweet potato, a pound of sweet potatoes, only a couple hundred calories. It's not that much. So you want to make sure you're getting a whole lot of vitamins and minerals from your veggies, eating a whole lot of veggies. As I said before, eat your veggies, eat your veggies, eat your fucking vegetables. Point number 3, we talk about fiber, right? We talk about that feeling of being full. If you get insoluble, soluble fiber, if you're getting at least, let's say 10 grams per 1,000 calories that you're eating, that's a good amount in order to make sure you're getting sufficient fiber. Getting enough fiber can make you feel once again more full. The last thing when we talk about satiety, I want to talk about protein. That's why I feel a lot of really good coaches like 3DMJ, they'll put the protein requirements for those that are cutting above 1 gram per pound of lean body weight. That's because protein ranks very highly on the satiety scale. So when you're eating protein, when you have a whey protein either like powder, when you eat some chicken, whatnot, you feel very full. So the concept of feeling full is very important for you not to give in to your hunger pains. Now, moving forward, above and beyond that, okay, you already employed all this, you're like, man, I'm still fucking hungry, what can I do? Well, don't worry about it, dude. The other big thing I personally would recommend, and this is something I've tried and tested, I find personally that intermittent fasting, for me, makes me actually far less hungry. I'm a person who likes to eat, you know, moderate-sized meals throughout the day, right? So I'll have like 4 to 5 meals throughout the day. When you do intermittent fasting, where you don't eat for about 16 hours, that's a long period of time. That initial hunger will go down, and what ends up happening is that you'll find that when you eat the food, you got like 2,000, maybe 2,500 calories, whatever you're cutting with, but you'll find that you eat or you feel like you want to eat less food. So I find intermittent fasting is very effective when trying to reduce your total hunger, and it's something that I sometimes employ once again around the holidays. Moving to the even bigger tips, I would say straight up that like it's just gonna happen. You gotta accept this, right? There's gonna be a lot of delicious food, but you gotta keep in mind weekly versus daily calories. I already made a video on this, I'm gonna link it in the description, but bottom line is if you fuck up one day, if you eat 500 extra calories or 1,000, you gotta think of weekly calories. It's not gonna immediately be stored as adipose tissue. You have time. So if you overeat on one day, you could slightly undereat on the following 3, 4, 5, 6 days in order to create that same level. So your average weekly calories is the same. This is one of the best pieces of advice I can give. Finally, let's just face it, as I said before, the food's delicious, it's gonna happen. So if it does happen, you can employ a mini cut, right? Okay, so you gained a couple pounds, boo fucking who. Guess what, son? 2 to 4 weeks, you're eating a reduction of calories, you're reducing the total amount of calories that you eat, you're doing a little extra cardio, and you'll lose that fluff. It's no big deal. I think the biggest problem most people face is that they eat the extra calories, they gain a little bit of weight, and they think, yo, YOLO, bro, it's all over. Like, it's all gone, man. And you gotta have a balanced mindset when it comes to this. So employ the weekly calories, employ intermittent fasting, take a look at also considering doing a mini cut if you do gain some weight, and keep a healthy balance with everything. Once again, this is a timely video. This is a video that's relevant. We're coaching a whole lot of clients with Ascendant Athletics, and we get asked these questions. Try and employ some of these tactics, and you too will reduce that fluff. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like the damn video. Final announcement quickly. As you guys know, I'm partnered up with the NASM, the National Academy of Sports Medicine. That's a personal training certification in the US. steps. If you want to further your knowledge, if you want to take training seriously, you want to learn about biomechanics, if you want to learn about how to program for yourself, I think that's a great starting point. It's a lot better than the training certifications that we have here in Toronto. We have a free 2-week trial that you can sign up for, myusatrainer.com/Omar. I highly recommend it. That's it, guys. I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace!
Yeah, so I've been prepping my whole life just to get that one moment down.
Fucking nailed it, bro.